The properties that I source my clients are the best style of investment properties in all of Australia. I get the highest returns and the best capital growth than any other buyer's agent or any other investor in Australia. And I'm going to show you exactly right now some real life examples. We bought this property 13/39 Garfield Road in Woodridge, right, in November 2020. We bought it for our client. His name was Tuffer, $147,000. Now, right now, these are selling for around $400,000. I'll give you a quick example. Remember the address, 39 Garfield Road, Woodridge. That's in original condition. This one right here just sold February 2025 for $391,000. Now, these are worth even more than that. They're selling, there's ones on the contract for $400,000, but let's do the calculations on it. $147,000 increase. Let's just say it's worth $391. Let's be conservative, right? That is an increase of 165% capital growth in 4 years, right? Massive. It's more than doubled in value. It's almost tripled in value. Now, let's show you a house as an example, because over the years, many people request houses and we buy lots of houses for our clients. However, we also buy affordable properties and other style of properties, such as townhouses, units, villas, all different types of properties. This property is in this exact same suburb, 9 Willow Street, Woodridge. We did not buy this for our client. I'm just using an example of a property sold in the exact same month and year and what it was bought for, and now what is it worth now, and what is the percentage increase, to hopefully open and broaden everyone's mind out there that the standard sentiment and the standard information that's out there about houses grow more than other styles of properties, and you should always go for a house over a townhouse, over a villa, over a unit, and other types of property asset types such as that, is incompletely wrong. I want to bust that myth that you have to buy a house and you have to start off with a house. I'm not against houses, but I have over 100 properties in my portfolio, and I've made more money off affordable units and townhouses and villas than I have houses, believe it or not. Now, 404 bought in the same time frame. This property right now, I did a comparable market analysis. I'd say it is worth literally only 900,000, 880 if that. But I want to be even more lenient for this house. Let's say it's worth 940, which I don't believe it is, but let's say it's worth 940. Massive house, 4-bed, 2-bath, 2-car, 404 to 940 is only 132% increase in capital growth in 4 short years. But wait a minute, didn't the townhouse go from 147 to 391? How did a strata townhouse unit outperform a house on a 1,000 square meter block with more bedrooms, more bathrooms, and more everything? How did that happen? It must be a glitch in the matrix. It must be a joke. All right, I'm going to show you another example right now. And this time it's not even going to be in Woodridge. People might be out there saying, well, Woodridge is a shithole and, it's a low social economic area and I wouldn't buy there, blah, 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 and all that bullshit. Let's look at Paddington in Brisbane. If you Google Paddington, that comes up as one of the high class suburbs in Brisbane, right? This property, 18 Anning Street in Paddington, was sold on November 20, the exact same time period, for $2.21 million, right? Right now, let's say it's worth 3.46, or maybe let's even say it's worth 3.5. What's the percentage on that, right? 2.2 million up to 3.5 million. Wait a minute, that's only 58% capital growth. How's that work? Because again, the affordable one smashed it, right? So the affordable ones beat a house in the same suburb, a house in Paddington. Do we have time for one more? Let me see if I can find one more. Now, I found another one, right? 13 David Terrace in Teneriffe, if you pronounce it right. Apparently, this is a very bougie, high-class suburb. This sold November 2020 for 1.47 million. Let's see what it's worth now. I've done comparable sales, and let's say it's even worth 2.4 million as an example. 2.4 million. Where's the percentage calculator? Oh, don't have that one ready. 147. Let's see how quick I can do this. 2.4, which is being very lenient. Only 63%. Only 63% increase. Wait a minute. You're telling me that a ugly little townhouse in a complex that has strata and was in Logan in the same 4-year period outperformed a house in the same suburb, outperformed 2 other houses in some of the most blue chip locations in Brisbane? How? Well, if you listened to me 4 years ago and you bought properties like this, you would be having millions and millions of dollars in equity. So anyway, follow for more tips, tricks, and strategies on how to buy property.